Welcome to Digi-Decks. Today we are making a budget deck for ChaosGallantmon. Are you ready? Because this deck is actually pretty sweet. You're going to love this. So, we're going to get right into it. Alright? So, Digitama. 4 copies of Digimon. Gigimon. Once per turn, when one of your other Digimon is deleted, Digimon gets 2,000 for the turn. Your Digimon are going to get deleted a lot in this deck. Quite a lot. So, you want to use this one. And also because our first rookie, which is 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of the new Gyomon from EX3. So, this is a 1 cost to Digivolve, or 0 from Gigimon. So, you're going to Digivolve for free, okay? And on deletion, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 DP or less. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, both players trash up 2 cards. Really sweet. Alright, so, next rookie. We're going to be playing 4 copies of Gyomon. I want bread. You heard him. On deletion, this card was deleted. If this card was deleted by an effect, gain 1 memory. Very nice. And of course, it's Gyomon. It stays in theme. We're going to be using everything all the way themed today. These cards are not expensive. Let's see. And then we're going to play 2 copies of Digimon. Reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add 1 Tamer card among them to your hand, and then trash 1 purple Digimon card among them. Place this remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. So you trash 1 and you get to add a Tamer. So we actually play 6 Tamers in this deck. So this is very useful when it comes across. So we go into our last rookie, which is 2 copies of Gyomon. The one from EX2. This one, I'm not too sure the price, but you can switch this out for 2 more Devimons, or you can put Gabumon, the one from BT2. That's fine as well. But I just like to use this one because the name is Gyomon, and there are effects that play Gyomon for free, so I can play this one, and then reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 card with Growlmon and Gallantmon in its name, and 1 Takato. And we do have both in here, so that's definitely something. Like all of the Ultimates and Champions and Megas, they all have that in their name. Minus Megidramon. But yes, 2 copies do you wonders. That does it for the rookies. So we're going to level 4, okay? So it is Black Growlmon, sorry. ChaosGallantmon deck uses Black Growlmon. Sorry about that. So, level 4, 5 cost. Digivolve for 2. Typical, champion. But you're going to want to keep this in raising until you get to at least Ultimate. Once per turn, when one of the other Digimon is deleted, this Digimon gains Security Attack +1. So that's really good because that can actually stack with other effects as well. So, we're playing 4 copies. You need to play all 4. Something you need to see in your hand is champion for sure on your first turn. And then we're playing 4 copies of EX3 Growlmon. And you can see right here, Digivolve 2 if name contains Gyomon, which is 10 of the rookies. So on deletion, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 3,000 DP or less. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, both players trash top 2 cards of their decks. And then when attacking, you may delete one of your other Digimon to have this Digimon gain Security Attack +1 for the turn. So same effect as the other one pretty much when it comes to Security Attack. You're gaining the Security +1 no matter what with these champions. Because these are your only champions in the deck. Alright, let's go into the Ultimates. We are playing 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Black War Growlmon. Yes, this is a very beautiful card. BT5. Main Digiburst 3, which more or less is going to be all three of them, right? Trash them, and then you may play one level 3 purple Digimon card from your trash without paying its memory cost. Any on-play effects will be negated. Once per turn, you may delete one of your other Digimon to unsuspend this Digimon. So when attacking, you would be, ChaosGallantmon, and you're going to attack, and then you would delete a Digimon, get your effects, and also unsuspend. So this is a very nice card to have in this deck. It works really well. Really, really well. Not expensive either. And we're playing 4 copies of War Growlmon from EX3. These EX3 cards make this deck useful. They really do. So right here you can see Digivolve 3 from level 4 if name contains Growlmon, which is all of them. Both players trash the top 3 cards of their decks. Oh wait, this is actually errata. I'd have to go and look up the errata and get that for you. But yes, this card is errata now that I remember. You have to pay attention to the erratas. But yes, this card is very useful because it does let you play Guilmon or Takato. So I'll get that errata for you by the end of this video, don't worry. Just to make sure that you got it right. But yes, we're playing 4 copies. And I'll show you the errata at the end. Now we're going to level 6s. And we actually have a lot of level 6s. So you're going to see how this runs. So most important one of all, 4 copies of ChaosGallantmon. This card is beautiful. This one is from BT5. You may delete, when Digivolving, you may delete one of your other Digimon to delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. So that's not bad. Most of the time there's level 5s on the field on your opponents. If you're being blocked out by like a Pomomon or something, you can delete the Pomomon. And then if you delete Guilmon to gain a memory, you gain a memory from that. And then on your turn, when one of your other Digimon is deleted, which you do that when Digivolving, you may play one level 3 purple Digimon from the trash without paying its memory cost. Any on-play effects are negated. And then with the security +1 effects on Champion and, on Black War Growlmon, you get to unsuspend. So you can get security +1, attack, unsuspend. It's going to be really, really cool to play this on the field and get a lot of attacks in. It's really nice. So we are playing 1 copy of Digimon from, this one is from EX2. We're playing 1 copy of the EX2 Digimon. Name is also ChaosGallantmon. So that Guilmon that you play, the red one, it can search for this card since its name is also ChaosGallantmon. So 1 copy. Let's see. When Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 10,000 DP or less. If no Digimon was deleted by this effect, trash the top 5 cards of both players' decks. It says you may, on deletion, you may play 1 Guilmon and 1 Takato from your hand or trash without paying its memory cost. Really good. And then we're going to play 1 copy of the Digimon from EX3. No, wait. This is BT5 one. I'm sorry about that. This is not the Great Dragons one. Embarrassing. BT5 Digimon. So, we'll go right into it. When Digivolving, both players trash the top 5 cards of their decks. So it really does that. Pretty much both Digimon's trashing. And if you're lucky, you're going to trash exactly what your opponent needs. Oh god. I didn't mean to do that. So, anyways, when Digivolving, both players trash top 5. And on deletion, if you have a Tamer in play, you may play 1 level 6 Digimon card with Gallantmon in its name from your hand or trash. And you have 5 cards in your deck that have that in their name. So if you trash one, or if you have one in your hand, you're going to be able to play it after this one gets deleted. So that's something to think about. 1 and 1, really good. Okay, level 7s. Now, if you really take a liking to this deck, you can actually put your Death Xmon in here. But what I use is Omnimon's Wart. Really good level 7 for this deck. You've seen this in my other videos. This is probably the most expensive card in this build. I don't believe that any of the other cards are more expensive. So, when Digivolving, trash the top 3 cards of your deck. More trashing, that's good. Then you may play up to 2 black or purple Digimon cards with play costs of 8 or less from your trash without paying the memory cost. So Pamomon again stops you from paying all this for free. So you want to get rid of that with your ChaosGallantmon effect. And when attacking, you may return 1 level 6 Digimon card in your Digimon's Digivolution cards to its owner's hand to delete one of your opponent's unsuspended Digimon with a play cost of 12 or less. Now, that's pretty good. 12 cost is pretty high. So that's something you can consider using 2 of. If you don't want to use this and you have Death-Exmon and you just want to be like Digivolving into Death-Exmon really cheap, then you can use that. But like I said, this is a budget deck. So you use this if you want to save money. Okay, now it's time for the spicy one-of tech. Can you guess what it is? ADR02 Searcher. Wanna know why? Easy. Because you can, oh well, not the 50, but when you would play this card from your hand, reduce its play cost by 2 if you don't already have one on the field. Which you won't because it's the only one in the deck. So basically you pay 1, right? 1, you draw a card. And now you have a body on the field for 1 to delete. And why is that important? Because we're playing 1, 2, 3 demonic disasters. And also, if you get that on your first turn, you just memory choke your opponent at 1. It's pretty hilarious. Because, I mean, do you really expect it? You can attack players, but you can attack Digimon. There's no reason to do that unless you want to delete yourself, though. So you can attack, a Digimon and delete yourself, and then if you have effects that if your Digimon is deleted, etc., you can get those effects. Or you can use Demonic Disaster to delete it. So yeah, 1 of Searcher and 3 Demonic Disasters. These are going to be so awesome because you're playing Digimon for free. And then you delete one of those Digimon that you played for free. You gain memory possibly. And then you unsuspend. So if you gain memory, unsuspend, and you attack again, you're doing it for free because you gain the memory that this costs. So 3 of, you're going to love the 3 of. If you want to play 4, you can, because there's a lot of chances to attack and delete, but I think 3 is the sweet spot here. So next we have 2 copies of Purple Memory Boost. This card might be $1 or $2, so you can always switch this for any other purple cards that you want. Yeah, you should be fine if you want to put more champions or more ultimates, so that way you can get your Digivolution faster. If you don't have this, that's totally fine. You can use the red mirror or the purple Miramon. That's 1 cost to Digivolve if you want. So 2 of if you have them. If you don't have them, like I said, you could put in any other cards that you want. So this is kind of your safe space where you can put whatever you want. I'm just putting the Purple Memory Boost because if you have these, you're always going to have everything to build your complete ChaosGallantmon and then go into Omnimon's Wart if you have it in your hand. It's a really good play. So the last 2 options are going to be win rate, 60%. Now, this is self-explanatory, okay? You have a tamer in play, you don't need to meet the color condition. And then for 2 cost, the next time one of your Digimon Digivolves this turn, you may trash 1 Digimon card in your hand of the same color as the Digivolving Digimon. So the one that's on the battle area that's trying to Digivolve, it's going to be purple, okay? Let's say you're trying to get to Omnimon's Wart and you're at ChaosGallantmon. And you have a tamer on the field, right? You play this, win rate 60% for 2, and then you take 4 off of the Digivolution to Omnimon's Wart. So you'd be able to Digimon Omnimon's Wart for 2 instead of 6. So 2 and 2 equals 4. It's a lot cheaper than paying the full 6. 2 of, because you can also use it to Digivolve into your Megidramons and your ChaosGallantmon. There's a lot of targets for this to be useful, and most of the time you do have at least 1 tamer on the field. So 2 copies of win rate 60%. You definitely want to use this card. It's going to speed up your Digivolving so fast, it's going to be unbelievable. Trust me. By turn 3, you can have a really, really, really good setup. So, you probably already saw this coming. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 copies of Takatomon. So, sets your memory. Oh, wait, yeah. At start of turn, you. Oh, wait, sorry. Your turn. When an opponent's Digimon is deleted, you may suspend this tamer. Gain 1 memory. Okay, so you delete an opponent's Digimon. You gain a memory. It's going to happen a lot. You don't have piercing, but you are going to hit over a lot of Digimon. Let's see. When one of your Digimon would Digivolve into a Digimon with Gallantmon or Growlmon in its name, which is all of them pretty much, that Digimon gains, when Digivolving, Blitz for the turn. So let's say you only have 2 memory. Okay, you would use win rate on your ultimate. Okay, you use that 2 memory. You have Takato on the field. You Digivolve in the ChaosGallantmon for, well, wait, what is it? It's 4 for ChaosGallantmon, right? So if it's reduced by 4, then it would be free. And it would gain Blitz anyways. So there's a lot of things that you can do. This coming out for just 2 is really, really good. Win rate is something you want to keep. And then there's only 2 more cards in the deck. And that's going to be 2 copies of Hero. This is the most expensive card in the deck because he's a memory setter. And then if you're level 5 or higher, you can suspend it and get 2,000 when you're attacking. Definitely something you want to do with ChaosGallantmon. It's really, really, really useful. So 2 copies. You don't want to play more than that because it clogs up the deck. You already have 6 tamers. You're always going to see at least 1. And it's going to be out there when you're playing a ChaosGallantmon. It's very, very efficient. So anyways, that does it for the whole deck. I will be making YouTube shorts explaining the combos in this deck. I want to make sure that I get it right. Thank you guys again for watching. This is the budget deck for ChaosGallantmon. And like and subscribe. This has been Digi-Decks. Thank you.